Hi guys, back again with me Austin from A Boy Heart. Today I'm going to share to you my experience on Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series 3 3/4 inch Tusken Raider Pillar Tusken, I'm not sure what figure. Okay, now this is not something new. Again, this is a repack of, I think in my opinion it's already been released twice before. Okay, and in fact today I'm going to share to you in comparison to this guy. Okay, this guy is from the Vintage Saga collection, and I found that there's no difference. Basically a same figure, but with a slight different paint application here and there. So sorry, I don't have the packaging for this, but it came with a carded. In fact, it was a vintage style packaging, despite being a Saga collection. So let's take a look at the packaging first. Alright. Okay, the packaging is the standard Black Series packaging with the artwork down here. Okay, then the window. Not sure why it's called Pil Tusken, but the one on the Vintage Saga collection, it was stated as a Sand People. Okay, so nothing much there. At the back, a bit of bio. Let me read to you. Fearsome desert savages inhabiting the rocky Janj land waste. Tusken Raiders are the foremost reason Tatooine colonists do not wander far from their isolated communities. Extremely territorial, Tusken Raiders will attack with very little provocation. Just they are very provocative. Now, okay, so again, this is the Black Series version. Okay, this is the Vintage Saga version. Same figure. I will point out what are the differences, but I'll do it in focus more on the Black Series one. Alright, this is the Black Series version, and this is this Vintage Saga version. Okay, sculpt wise, very much the same. So I'll just go through this guy quickly on the sculpt. Okay, sculpt is very cool. Look at that, right? That's why they've been using this mold even until now, which is okay to me because it is great, you see. Now the difference is, I think, is on the paint, but on the face, on the head, it's not really much of a difference, really, in my opinion. This is a bit darker in color, and this one is a bit lighter, that's all. Okay, now on the body, let's see the robe first. The robe, this is a better fit in my opinion if you look for it, but actually very similar material. The color, this one is lighter, this one is a bit creamier. Okay, this caramel, a bit of caramel like that. Pardon my language, but that's how I can describe it. Okay, this is a bit whiter in a way. Alright, but it's very much the same. It is removable. Let's remove it so that we can see. Oh, by the way, again, yeah, the fit is better on the new one. See, the Black Series version, the fit of the robe. This one is a bit baggy, but doesn't matter really. Okay, so the rope can be taken out easily, but just slowly though, because the material, the string seems to fall off a lot, so just be gentle with it. Okay, so this is the Black Series robe using fabric. You can see all this part which fall away, so just be careful with it, be gentle with it. I don't think it's very strong, so it may break if you don't handle it properly. Okay, the one on the Saga is similar. I think it's not really thicker in a way. It's just similar but slightly different color. That's all. Let's open this up so that we can see what's the difference inside. Okay. Alright. Just different in color. Okay. Now let's compare. This is again the vintage. This is the Black Series. Now the very much the same sculpt, right? But the one on the Black Series here, on the pocket side, is painted better. It's more, I think the detail is shinier on this one. It's more visible compared to this one. It's not bad. Okay, in fact it looks dirty, but this one is just stand out more. Okay, this one slightly different, more metal here on that side. Okay. And one more thing, the clothes paint here, the mold is the same, but on the Black Series version is more hint of black, which means it looks more dirty than this one. Okay, this looks cleaner, but it matches the color of this clothes, or this robe. Okay, it matches. It is better this way in my opinion. This one, I'm not sure about this. It looks too dirty here, but this one is very clean because it's the clothes fabric, right? Again, nice detailing. I can see this is the good mold to be used. All right, and then down there, pocket is similar. I like both on these pockets. Down there, this is the vintage Saga. Okay, nice mold on this part as well. It's like being wrapped, very nice. The wrinkles, very dirty, similar here. I think not much of a difference down here. You can see there's a bit of repaint really. Behind, yeah, not much of a difference. Okay. Alright, now if there's one thing that really baffled me is that despite being, one more thing I guess, somewhat the Black Series version, the legs is more close down to each other. Okay, whereas on the Vintage Saga collection, there's more opening here. Okay, as you can see, there's more opening. Which one I like better? I like this one better. Okay, but it's the same joint. I think I can stretch this out a bit if I want to, probably, because it's the same mold. Yeah, I should do that, so it's not really an issue. Okay. What really baffled me again, sorry about that. I know it's a straight repack, but I wish if, I mean, it's 2006, I think last year, was it? If I'm not mistaken, it was released either last year or this year. Not re-release, but I wish they could have, updated the articulation on the bicep part here, because they're still using the old articulation. It reminds me, when they first released VOTC Leia Organa, they still use this kind of arm, but then when they released the Legacy Collection line, they use the modern bicep band. So instead of using rotation like this to bend the arm, I wish they could have updated him with the better articulated arm. Okay, of course this has its own strength. This kind of arm, it shows the the rope looks better. You know, the sculpt of the sleeve here looks better this way, but articulated wise it's not that good. Okay, so it's pretty much the same really. Even the accessories are the same. I'll show you. We are being given two weapons. One is this one. Okay, this belongs to the Black Series, the sniper rifles. Okay, bit rubbery, and compare it to the vintage Saga version. Not much of a difference really. The detailings are the same, similar. Even the paint details are similar. Okay, so not much of a difference here. Yeah, very much similar. I'll probably just take it out of the warehouse. Now, this one, this is the gaffy stick, the traditional weapon of the Sand People. This one is from the Black Series version, whereas this one is from the Vintage Saga version. Okay. Now, if you ask me, this is much cleaner. It looks like, you know, the weapon is still very new. Okay, and it's all black. But this one looks more rusted, so I prefer this one actually for the paint. This one belongs to the vintage line. It looks more rusted. Okay, so this one is too clean for me. Alright, so that's about it. With the accessories, again, similar to the previous figure, you can hold the gaffy stick, better with the left wrist. Okay, holds nicely, and you can also hold the sniper on the right side of the arm here, on the wrist, the right side of the wrist. It's not possible to do a sniping position. In fact, if you can, it's very hard. The most that we can do is, because of the articulation, the most I think that we can do is the standby patrol like this. So that's kind of sad. I wish they could have updated it with a more updated articulation to allow for sniping position. They already provide this, you know. They purposely molded the right wrist like this, but I wish they could have done better. Okay, this is supposed to be a sniping hold, but no, they don't have it, so that's kind of a shame. Right, but that's okay, still works. Okay, for the articulation, the head is on ball joint, so you can do all kind of ball joint motion, up and down, rotate around, side by side even. Okay, now this part is on ball hinge, so you can move it up, rotate it. Okay, rotate it around like that. Okay, just like a typical Black Series, which is cool. Okay, that's very cool in my opinion. Now, the downside is this. To make it bend, you have to turn it around. This is the old style. Okay, old style articulation. So basically just a rotation, and you can adjust whether you want it to be bended like this or you want it straight like this, but then you have to adjust the rotation on the wrist to make it look like it's making a straight position of arm like this. Okay, so it looks like the rope is falling down, so it's good. Okay, it has its good, but again, the downside of this articulation is this part of the arm, see, is very loose on mine here. It easily pop off, so it's kind of frustrating at times, you know, especially this kind of figure where the arms need to be put inside the, what do you call it, the rope. You know, it's very hard to move it. If they can use, you know, remember Han Solo with the trench coat, it is better, it's much better experience than this, you know, this articulation with the rope, which material is like this, you know, It's very hard to move. So that's the downside of it, basically. Okay, back to the articulation. You have rotation here. Okay, this rope is actually attached here. You can somewhat take it out, but I'm not going to do it. It's stupid. This is the old style again. Articulation. Front kick, back kick, full split even. The knee bend is, let me see, knee bend. Oh, this much. Okay, this much of a knee bend. Not bad. Rotation. Okay, good. Not bad. Rotation here as well on the ankle, and up and down motion. So very cool. No rock ankle, but that's cool enough. So I'll show you what my problem is. With the rope on, okay, we'll just put on the rope, and even if you want to move the arms and to bend the arms, it's not the easiest pose possible. See, yeah, it's okay, but sometimes it tends to pop off. Now it doesn't, but when I play with it, it popped off several times. Okay, and yes, you can move it up because it's closed, but be careful with it. Alright, so this is one of the iconic poses as well, when he was going to hit Luke, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. I'll take aside the vintage saga. Again, this is a better fit now. I realize the rope is a good fit now. It's better. I wish they still need to update the articulation on the elbow. Let's call him up. He's standing for about 3. Yeah, I think about 3.625 as well. So it's not 375, 620, 3.625 around that. Okay, let's compare him with the Stormtrooper. Okay, a bit tall. Whoa, compared to the Stormtrooper. Chewbacca. The more recent character. Okay. Alright. Gina, alright. Then compared to Marvel Universe and compared to G.I. Joe. Alright, so okay, just to recap, I always support the use of fabrics in action figures. I'm okay with the fabric. The paint and the mold is actually very superb, I have to say that. Even the detailings on the weapons, the pistols, the sniper is very nice. It's just that one, I wish they can use a good shooting position, or even a sniping position with this, because it looks cool, but you cannot snipe it. Then you cannot snipe using it. Then it's a shame, right? And I wish they could have updated the articulation on the elbow, instead of a totally straight repack. But still a good figure. I think this is one of the best version of Tusken Raiders, some people, which is why they release it again. Okay, the robe is a better fit, I think, in my opinion. The skirt part here is better fit, as you can see. The Saga one is much bigger compared to this one, so I prefer, in a way, I prefer this, but on the in some way on the weapon paint here I prefer the old one, but the fit on the robe is better on the newest one. So okay, thanks guys for watching. I'm Austin from White Heart. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Goodbye.